Every Friday at 7 p.m., Table 6 at La Riviera was reserved under the name Evelyn. The staff never forgot it. It was as much a part of the restaurant's rhythm as the clinking of glasses and the scent of garlic. Neither did I. I worked there as a waiter for years, watching the parade of first dates and anniversary celebrations. But this reservation was different. It was always for two, but only one person ever showed up in Ablix, this elderly man in a beautifully pressed gray suit, with a fresh white carnation pinned to his lapel. He always ordered the same thing: chicken piccata and a bottle of Barolo, 2 glasses. Every week he'd sit alone at the small candlelit table, pour the rich red wine into the second glass, across from him, and talk softly, his voice a low, intimate murmur, as if the chair opposite him wasn't empty, but simply occupied by a quiet listener. Once, when I leaned in to refill his water glass, I heard him say, "You'd still complain about the bread being too crusty, wouldn't you, my love? And I'd still tell you it's perfect." He smiled at the empty chair, a private, tender look in his eyes. After he left, we'd clear the table. The plate of chicken would be cleaned, but the second glass of wine remained untouched, a deep ruby pool of remembrance that we would eventually, respectfully, pour down the sink. Then, one crisp autumn evening, he didn't show. The table sat ready, the candle unlit. We thought maybe he'd finally canceled, but the maitre d', a man who had been there even longer than I, checked the book. "No," he said softly. "The reservation is still there. It's prepaid for a full year." The next Friday, same thing. The restaurant buzzed around us, but the silence at table 6 felt heavy, profound, like a melody that had lost its final note. Weeks later, a woman came in mid-30s, with his same kind eyes, carrying a small, elegant box. She approached the host stand and asked, quietly, for table 6. When she sat down, she didn't look at the menu. She took out a small, silver-framed photo. The man, decades younger, his face bright and unlined, holding hands with a woman whose smile could light up a room. She placed it on the tablecloth facing the empty chair and whispered, "I found the receipts, Dad. I finally understand." I brought her the usual order without being asked, placing the chicken piccata and the bottle of Barolo before her, unsure what to say. She looked up and smiled, a sad but peaceful expression. "He used to tell me that love doesn't die. It just gets better at keeping its appointments in ways we can't always see." She uncorked the bottle with steady hands and poured 2 glasses of the dark wine. "This one's for them," she said, her voice firm. "For their Friday." After she left. As I went to clear the table, I found a sealed envelope under the bread plate. Inside was a note, written in the same elegant, looping handwriting I'd seen on the credit card slips for years. "To whoever serves this table next, thank you for your patience. Thank you for not clearing that in the second glass too soon. Some conversations take a lifetime to finish." Now, every Friday, we keep that table open, the reservation permanently etched in our hearts. Sometimes people sit there alone, lost in thought. Sometimes couples sit there, their hands intertwined. But all